Hello everybody, welcome to my what if civilization started over scenario. So this is different than my YouTube short series, and it's definitely different than Ada's Pro's civilization scenario, but in this scenario, it's actually going to start right here in Sweden. So yeah, that's real nice, and well, yeah, let's just get it started. So we're gonna start with a red country right here in Sweden. So it's gonna be called, well, Sweden, obviously. And well, this country is the birthplace of civilization. So yeah, that's nice. And well, yeah. So let's just continue with this scenario. So they're gonna expand. So they're gonna discover the coastline, and they're gonna, they're gonna do what civilizations do and set up settlements. So yeah. And they expand inward, and they expand in the land, and then they actually, I don't know if they would have boats yet, but let's just say they do. And then they're gonna expand inland more. And yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so yeah, they're gonna expand down the coastline, and they're gonna set up some settlements, and yeah. And I'll try to be more like professional later down the road, but this is really the best I can do right now. If anyone wants to give any tips or anything, then drop them in the comments. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, they're just gonna keep going down the coastline and go up this river right here, and yeah. So yeah, this is what it looks like right now. Don't worry, it'll start to look better later. But anyway, yeah, so they're just gonna kind of, continue to expand. And yeah, so they're gonna set up several settlements down the coastline and also on this island. Once again, like I said, I'm not sure if they would have actually discovered boats by now, but I'm sure they would have. I mean, not too hard to discover a log floating in the river and figure out, why not carve it out and, going across the sea and stuff or whatever. So yeah, that's what we'll just assume that, like, yeah, sure that happened. But anyway, a couple people will go down this river right here, and they'll kind of diverge from it a little bit, but not enough for it to actually start its own country. So yeah, and this river will be fully discovered, and then some more people will go and settle around this lake, and then they'll discover the other side of the Swedish peninsula. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a peninsula, but it's not the Swedish peninsula. It's the Scandinavian peninsula. But anyway, yeah, they'll go up this coastline and discover all this. And yeah, so this country's gonna be doing pretty good for itself. And then it's, So yeah, Sweden eventually discovers the rest of this part, and they even land on this island and make a small landing on Copenhagen. Pretty sure that's what the island's called. Or is it just the capital city of Denmark? I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it's the entire island. Anyway, yeah, they'll make a landing here, and then they'll continue to discover the island till the entire island and the island's southeast of it's discovered. And they'll even discover this island, but that's about as far as they get. And like this island, I guess they'll land on that one, but that's about it. Anyway, yeah, so they're going to expand now. They're gonna lay claim to all this land. Now realistically, like, not all of it's actually the country, but you know. But yeah, after that it'll look kind of like this. Oh, that looks pretty bad. Hold up a second. Okay, yeah, sure, let's just do that. Let's just do this, and then, yeah, it looks better. Okay. But yeah, that's what they're gonna look like afterwards. So yeah. And of course, they're gonna claim a little bit more land. And yeah. But then, these islands over here will want to break away because, like, they're getting unfair treatment from, like, the rest of Sweden. Because, like, they're separated and stuff. So, they'll discover some more of these islands and they'll make a landing on the Danish peninsula. And they'll try to discover a good amount of it. So yeah. And then they'll decide to break away from Sweden. So yeah, we get a new country, Denmark. Or maybe it'd just be Copenhagen? I don't know, but for now it's Denmark. So yeah, they're gonna take this entire island chain right here. And yeah. And they'll also just lay claim to all these islands. Also, they'll land on this little peninsula on the peninsula, and also this island. So yeah, there we go. Actually, you know what, I take that back. Sweden would like to keep this island. Outside of that, they give them independence. And yeah. So yeah, here we are. We got Sweden and Denmark. So yay for that. Anyway, Denmark will rapidly expand into the Danish peninsula, giving it the rightful name of the Danish Peninsula. And well, yeah. So yeah, they'll continue to expand. They'll actually discover this island too. Actually, Sweden done that, but they'll make several. Denmark will make some landings on the coastline too. Eventually, they'll have the entire peninsula under their control, basically, and then they'll go ahead and, yeah. So yeah, Denmark's gonna go ahead and claim the entire peninsula now. And that'll look a little bit something like this. So yeah, there we go. Maybe like a little more like this. But yeah, there we go. And a little bit of this coastline too. Yeah, that looks decent, I guess. Anyway, yeah, that will do it for the peninsula. But anyway, some island hopping groups or exploration groups that go on boats, I guess. Whatever. So anyway, they'll land on this island, and they'll also land on the Åland Islands. And then Sweden will lay claim to these two islands. So yeah. Well, it's more than two, but you know. So yeah, Sweden will claim these. But then they're gonna land over here in Finland. And also some will land over here in these islands of Estonia. I'm not exactly sure what they're called. Should probably like get caught up on some of that, but you know. They're gonna land here and they're gonna make a country. Yeah, that's right. And yeah, we're gonna get 2 new countries actually, after they explore inland a little bit more. And yeah. So yeah, they're gonna make their countries, and let me just make them more reasonable. There we go. So yeah, it's gonna look a little bit like that they've discovered. And well, they're gonna wrap around this, I think it's the Gulf of Finland, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, they're gonna take this, and they're gonna meet up with this lake I should probably know the name of, but you know, they don't teach very good geography in America, so you know. Yeah, they'll meet up with this lake, and then they'll both groups will establish their own country. So yeah, we're gonna get Estonia and Finland. So yeah, that will probably look a little bit like, so I'll make Estonia like yellow or something. Yeah, sure. Yeah, and it'll look a little bit like this. So yeah, there we go. They'll claim that land also, yeah. Matter of fact, they'll just like take the entire land around this lake. That I don't know the name of this lake either. Probably like, nah, I don't know what it's called. Anyway, we'll also get a country in Finland, like I said before. And that one will be green. And yeah, it'll look a little bit something like this. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Well, yeah, there we go. And yeah, now we have Finland. And well, I'm not really sure what to do from there, so I guess this will be it for today. So, if you watched until the end, then good job. I'm sure not many will. And with that note, I'll see you in the next video, and goodbye.